Yo, what's up guys, it's Rainis here, and today we're going to be talking about how can you do calls, do cold calls, get sales in, even if you have a 9-to-5 job, you're in school, whatever. So I'm going to be going over two of my favorite tips you can do in order to get more sales in, even if the first start of the day is busy. So let's get into it.
Yeah, Indy 500 my pace, ayy, drinking it straight to the face, liquor and women, two things I don't chase, don't got a minute to waste, yeah, mask off, I'm showing my face, yeah, shout out to Kari, my ace.
So, a quick mindset shift I want you to understand at the start is that you do not want to be cold calling just locally. And I know you're thinking that, hey, cold calls are maybe just for my country, just for my local area. In reality, that's not the case. You don't want to be just doing that. For example, if you live in the United States or if you live in the UK, heck, if you live in Europe, doesn't matter. Time zones. Time zones is gonna be your biggest friend, even though for me, when I'm doing calls, usually they're my biggest enemy, but for you, it's gonna be your biggest friend. Because let's say the first start of your day is full, like for example, from 9 to 5, it's full, you have just work, you cannot get free. Then, when you get home, for example, if you're on the East Coast, when you get home, it's the morning for the West Coast, you can bang out cold calls there. Then, if you're in Europe, you get home, it's like 8 at night. On East Coast or California, it's gonna be the morning. You can bang out cold calls then. You wanna be cold calling, places where time is around from 9 to 12, okay? In this time frame, that's the best time frame to do cold calls. Utilize time zones on this. I'm telling you, time zones are gonna be your biggest friend. And don't just limit cold calls to something local, something in just one space, one area. Go broader. Go in your country, go even to different countries, stuff like that. Of course, the fee might get a little steeper, so you need to check in on that. But for example, you're in Europe and you're cold calling Europe, then the fee you're going to be paying, it's not going to be as expensive, So keep that in mind. Then, okay, if you are in Europe, you want to be calling USA, you think, hey, they're going to see my number, they're going to be like sketched out about it, number one, number two, the calls are going to be expensive. This is where part number 2 comes in, and this is probably the most interesting part for you guys. And this is, drum roll, international numbers. Now, I know a lot of you probably don't know about this, but there is a way you can get a number in the USA for just $6 a month and call that place all the time without paying like extraordinary, like out of the roof fees. You can do that. So let me tell you a little bit more about that. So right now, guys, there's going to be a link in the bio of the link you'll have to go in order to get a number. It's around $6, $12, something like that a month. And it is basically you're going to be getting a number from a country you want to be calling in. And that's super cheap. You're going to be paying like $6 a month to have a number from the USA. And these are Skype numbers, right? These are numbers provided and taken care of by Skype. So you'll not get charged from your own call provider, whatever you want to call it. You'll be just paying Skype a fixed fee of $6 to $12 a month. And they literally give you the number. You can go out there, do calls. As simple as that. Now you guys don't have any excuses why not to do cold calls, or about your time. Your time is flexible. Can't do cold calls to the USA, to Europe, do them to Australia. As simple as that. Just because of this one tool, you can do that. By utilizing time zones and this one tool, you can easily do that. And now it's up to you. Now you don't have any excuse why you could not be doing cold calls, why you cannot be doing sales. Now it is up to you. All right? So, guys, an action step for you right now. Go on the Skype thingy. You're going to have the link in the description. Go on there. Get your number for the country you want to be calling. Then from then on, once you get the number, do 50 cold calls to that country. Okay? That's action step for you. Comment down in the comments what you think about this method. Have you tried it out, or are you going to be trying it? If you do, then guys, comment it below and find somebody within the comments who can help you who can keep you accountable on this. Okay? So find a buddy, you both do cold calls, keep each other accountable. A good way of doing this is what I do with my students a lot of times, is I ask them, hey, how much cold calls will you be doing tomorrow? They say, for example, 70. I say, okay, 70. What happens if you don't do 70? He says, I don't know. And I tell him, okay, I'm gonna keep you accountable, let's do this. So tomorrow evening, you send me over all the notes, all recordings for the cold calls. If there are not 70 recordings, then you owe me 20 bucks. As simple as that. Find an accountability buddy you can do this with. And don't psych on this. Don't lie, and if you have to pay, you pay. You'll lose money. Because then you physically feel the pain of not doing the calls. Versus then, when you do them, like when you don't do them without losing anything, you think like, hey, nothing's changing. I can just keep on like skipping them. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you have a great day, and yeah, see ya in the next one. Peace.